Planned Parenthood workers in California are now forming a union, saying they are overworked from the increase in demand for care.
They say it all stems from last year's Supreme Court decision overruling Roe v. Wade, which led to bans and tighter restrictions on abortions in other states. CBS 8's Rocio de la Fe is here with more on what they're calling for. Rocio?
Well, an overwhelming majority of workers voted in favor of forming a union. They won their election last month and are now calling for better working conditions in order to care for the patients seeking care.
We want to have a say in how our workplaces run.
Hundreds of healthcare and administrative workers from Planned Parenthood of the Pacific Southwest facilities have unionized to combat what they say are unfair labor practices. 93% of staff voted in favor. They represent a variety of job classes, including nurses, clinicians, medical assistants, non-licensed administrative staff, and more.
We represent patients from Riverside, Imperial, and San Diego County. This was not an easy thing to do, but it was much needed.
Workers say they're overwhelmed with a surge of patients coming from other states seeking reproductive care.
We've seen an increase in patients seeking abortions and reproductive services, and we've also seen an increase in patients coming from out of state.
Alex Cordato, a senior training specialist at Planned Parenthood, says about 10% of its patients have come from out of state. He says the work has increased dramatically and has led to staff suffering from burnout, which he says has affected patient care. Workers are asking for better pay and more pay time off.
As a healthcare provider in San Diego, it is not cheap to live here, and pay is not keeping up with inflation. We're doing this not just to benefit ourselves and get better pay, but also to make sure that our clinics can safely provide the care that is becoming more and more restricted around the country.
In a statement, President and CEO of Planned Parenthood of the Pacific Southwest, Sarah Johnson, says that now that the election has been certified by the National Labor Relations Board, Planned Parenthood of the Pacific Southwest will negotiate in good faith.
And right now, the union is in the process of putting together what they want to bring to the negotiating table. Back to you.
Now, Rocio, when do workers expect to begin those formal negotiations?
Well, I'm told no dates have been set yet, but they do expect to meet with Planned Parenthood officials in the coming weeks. They hope this sends a message to their administration and other Planned Parenthoods across the country.
All right, Rocio de la Fe for us on some other labor movements. Rocio, thank you.